Hi guys, Mark is going to be doing the camera action today, and I'm going to be talking about the budget that we did for the month of January. And just keep in mind that we did get our own apartment, even though it was furnished. There are still things that you do need to purchase, household things, you know, sheets and etc. that you're going to need along the way. So I'm going to look at my notes here, and this is what we have. For January, for car expenses and the Combi, which is like a van that you ride, we end up spending $25 US dollars. This is all going to be in US dollars, not pesos. Meals out for the both of us, we spent $300 US dollars. For groceries, we spent $220. For water, you know, the big 5-gallon waters, we spent $9 on that. For personal items, which was mostly me, when we went shopping at Woolworths.
Yeah, it was mostly her.
Yeah, you know what? He's too big to buy anything, so that's the problem. That's why. So, so personal items was like $151. Our assistant fee on helping us with, you know, getting our green card for INM immigration, for the what's the other thing, for the IMSS, for the insurance, and then Mark and I got a second insurance through Victoria that we had mentioned before too. Because we don't speak the language very well, that's just one of those things you're going to have to suck up and do, or go about it yourself and get totally frustrated. And I'm a type A personality, so my frustration level will just be like, whoa. So, okay. So for assistant fee, so for assistant fee for January, that ran us $263. Medical insurance for the Victoria for Mark and I for 1 year, and for IMSS for 1 year, ran us $1,408 US dollars. And then I just kind of have lumped together miscellaneous and like TV. We have our Fire Stick that we brought with us, but we also have like Prime, we have Netflix, and we had Sling that we just canceled. But for miscellaneous and TV expenses, that ran us $273. For household purchases that we needed, like sheets and different stuff like that, some kitchen gadgets, you know, rugs, just stuff that you're going to need, was $283. And then I just have donations down here because Mark and I normally do that. That was a little high. That was $453. And then for rent, that was $800. So with all of those expenses added up, I have that it came to $4,182. And then we ended up booking a train ride that we're going to be taking next month, that we'll do a video on that adventure, for that El Chepa train, with our airfare, with our bus round trip to go from Morelia to Mexico City and return, and for one night stay before we head out on the plane, and then another 5-night stays when we come back. We're going to stay in Mexico City, and then we'll do videos on that. So that expense right there was $2,275. That was a lot. So altogether, I'll break it down for you a little bit. The bus ride was $17.50 each way from Morelia to Mexico City back for both of us. That came to $70. And then the 6-night stay in Mexico City was $230. And the airfare was included with the El Chepa train ride, and that was $1,975. So altogether, our expenses for January, drum roll please. It's not a drum roll, but anyhow, it was $6,458, which was a big expense. But remember, the medical alone was $1,408. And this was a trip that the El Chepa train ride. It was something that Mark had on his bucket list that he always wanted to do. So anyhow, that's why we're doing it. And then we figured since we're going to be in Mexico City anyhow, instead of coming back to Morelia on the bus that night, we're just going to stay and then just tour Mexico City. So that's our expenses. And I have another one that I've started for February. So I'll give you an update on that once March comes along. So that's it from the two travelers in Mexico.
If you like what we're doing, please subscribe and
Click the bell and you'll be notified every time that we put out a new video.